Hey guys, my name is Nikunj and I'm back with another video. I hope everyone is staying home, they're staying safe, and you are also getting your vaccinations done. So today we're going to talk about the Amazfit GTS 2. This is a smartwatch cum fitness tracker that Amazfit makes. These guys make a couple of models and this is one of them. So this comes in two models, one which is a slightly cheaper model around 10,000. This is the higher end, which is around 13,000 if I'm not wrong. And I have been using smartwatches for a while. I am a big fan of the watches that Fitbit makes. I am currently wearing the Fitbit Versa 2. Prior to this, I had the Fitbit Blaze. My father asked me for a smartwatch. This is the one that I finalized. Let's go ahead, unbox this and see what we have in the box. Okay, so this is the little box that it comes in, and at the front we have the branding and the model name. On one side we have information just about the product, to be exact. It has an AMOLED screen. It has an oximeter built in, so it would be able to tell you the SPO2 levels of your body, which in the current climate is good. Everyone is going for oximeters as it is. So you have that inbuilt with your smartwatch itself. It can track multiple sports modes, and it has a long-lasting battery, monitors your sleep, and this also has storage so that you can store some music in it. You can probably connect some Bluetooth earbuds directly to your phone, listen to music. You don't have to carry your phone everywhere if you're going out for a run, or maybe you are going out for some light workout. So that is a neat feature. So this storage, by the way, is one of the reasons why I selected this instead of the other model, which is around 10,000. That did not have any internal storage space to speak of. So let's go ahead, open this and see what we have in the box. Nice little tab to remove the plastic. And here we go. Right at the top, we are greeted with the watch itself. I'll just take this out. Okay, we have on one side the charging dock. It is a pin style charging dock from what I can see. Yep, just two little pins right here to connect your watch to it. USB-A on one end. And let's see what we have on the other side. I believe it would be some paperwork. Yep, just the booklet and nothing else. Okay, let's go ahead and take out the watch now. Let's take off the peel. And it is powering on. So while it is powering on, silicone band or a silicone wrist strap that you have with Fitbit, for example, you have the option of customizing it. There are multiple bands which are available. I'm currently wearing one which is sort of textured. I believe you can buy others for this as well. Okay, we have a small peel for the sensors as well. Remove that. Okay, it's asking for a setup. Let me go ahead and set this up really quickly, and I'll be right back with you. Before I go ahead and set this up though, once I powered it on, it asked me to select the language. Now it's giving me a QR code. I'll go ahead, scan this code using my father's phone, because again, this is something that I bought for him, and I will be able to download the application and then we can go ahead and set it up. So I'll quickly get this set up and I'll be right back with you so that I can give you more information about it. Okay, so what has happened here is that after I scanned the QR code, it took me to the Google Play Store to an app called Zepp, that's Z-E-P-P. I have downloaded the app, registered my father on it, scanned the QR code using the app again to pair the watch with the phone now, and the pairing process should be complete in maybe a minute at the most. And here we go. The watch has been paired. Okay, now it's downloading the updates. This might take a while, so once it is all updated and done, I'll show you the features. Okay, as you guys can see, the watch is now updated. I have it right next to the Fitbit Versa that I use. That's the Versa 2. Now, right out of the gate, the first thing that pops up is the screen size. The screen size of the Fitbit Versa that I am currently using, this is 1.34 inches by 1.34 inches. So this is basically a square screen that we get. The diagonal size is 1.34. And with this, we have a 1.65 inch screen. So the screen is definitely larger. And let me go to the home page. This is the screen that we currently have set up. If I scroll down from the top, we have options to change the brightness, to turn on night mode, to change the volume levels, and it gives us some information about the date and the day that it is. And along with that, the battery life as well. Here it gives me some information. It has Amazon Alexa built in, so if you want to just ask something from Alexa, you can go ahead and do that. You can set an alarm, tells you your weather, heart rate, activity goals, and the SPO2 level as well. The other side, we just have some basic information. If I scroll up from the bottom, it gives me my notifications. So this is also a feature that's there in this watch. Any notifications coming in on my phone, it would give it to me on the watch itself. And this button that we have, it's a round sort of a button. It is pretty clicky, and that's about all that it does. It does rotate, but the rotation has actually no effect on the screen. It's a touch screen, so you can go ahead and change the options or scroll through the options using your finger. So let me just go ahead and check a few other things out. Like, since this has an SPO2 sensor inbuilt, so let's go ahead and check the accuracy of that next to an actual oximeter that we have. And the one that I use at home, this is something which is readily available in the market, and this is pretty accurate. I've checked the results from this SPO2 meter against others which are also available in the market, so I can fairly say this is pretty accurate. I've been using it for almost a year now. So let me go ahead and wear the watch first. Okay, I have the watch on my wrist now. If I go to SPO2, select start measurement, we have both of them running. It is actually giving you instructions as well, asking you to remain still, make sure that the watch face is basically facing up, and you have your arm horizontally on a table. So in the SPO2 meter, I am getting an SPO2 level of 96, 97. Let's give the watch another minute. And yeah, that's pretty accurate. That also gives me a 96% SPO2 measurement. Let's go ahead and measure that again. Okay, so it is a little off at times. Now I've done the measurement 3 times. One time it was exactly at par with what I was getting in the oximeter, which was 96%. One time the oximeter was showing 96 while the watch showed me 95. Now the watch was showing me 100% blood oxygen saturation, which is pretty hard to believe in my case at least. The oximeter at the same time was showing me 98%. So there is some variation in terms of the accuracy of the oxygen saturation meter that we have in this. And it does take a lot of time for the watch to actually go ahead and measure your oxygen levels. So this is something which is not exactly good. It takes a good 30 seconds to go ahead and check everything out. So apart from this, this has some other features like it does support calling. So I can go ahead, receive calls on this, speak to the person who's calling me without actually taking out my phone from the pocket. So that's a neat feature, something that I do not have in my Fitbit Versa 2, even though that is way more expensive than this one. Okay, so as I told you guys that this has a speaker inbuilt and you can go ahead, take your phone calls on it. You can also store your music in this and you can listen to that music, right? So there is a song which I believe is built into this. So let's go ahead and play that and see the speaker quality of this. If I go to music and play, so just for listening to music in a closed room, the volume seems to be sufficient, right? So that is definitely a good thing. Plus this has storage inbuilt, I think 2 or 3 gigabytes of storage built into this. So you can go ahead, store a bunch of songs in this and just play them on your watch as it is. Now, regarding the charging, this is the charger that comes with this. A small little thing, USB type A at one end, has 2 small pins at the back. So if I turn the watch around, you'll see that you have sensors here with 2 pins. Now these are magnetic pins. So if I just place this like this, it gets clipped very easily. The magnets are decently strong, so it's not exactly going anywhere while charging. Just connect it to a power bank, to your laptop, or maybe do a wall wart as well. It will start charging. Now, one thing that there is to note is that these are not reversible. So if I place this like this, it actually repels them. So the way the south pole of 2 magnets repel each other, or the north poles of 2 magnets repel each other, that is the kind of experience that you get here. So this is how you would need to place it. Apart from that, you can go ahead, check your stress levels. Takes a minute for it to do that. I'm not really sure how accurate that is. We've already talked about the heart rate and the SPO2 levels. It can track your workouts, track your activity. You can set activity goals. That is, how many steps do you want to take, how much you want to run and everything. You can go ahead, set those goals. It would give you notifications when you have achieved those goals. Then you can go ahead, check out the weather. Now this does not have anything dedicated inbuilt to it. It is basically fetching the data from your phone or the weather app on your phone itself. You can set up events, and then you have some other widgets like compass is there, which is built in. It has a barometer built in. You can have a timer or a countdown timer, which is like a stopwatch that you can go ahead and check out. And this is a feature which is pretty interesting. So you have a find mobile feature in this. So if you have this paired with your phone, you can go ahead, tap this. It would give you a small ringtone on your phone. So if in case you're wearing the watch, you've left your phone somewhere, you're not able to find it, you can go ahead, find it using this feature. So there you go, guys, the Amazfit GTS 2. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have any questions, post them in the comments as well. I'll try my best to go ahead and answer them. It would take me about a week or 10 days to observe how the watch is doing. My father would be daily driving this, so I'll try and answer all of your questions based on the feedback that I get from him. And like the video if you like the content, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any future videos. And until next time, take care.